We got the kids. Now my wife has gotten on this quest to find something that we could do together. So last December she came to me. This is what she says to me. I'm 48 years old, remember this, 48. She comes to me in December and says, you know what would be fun? I go, what's that? She goes, we should take up skiing this winter. That'll be fun. Take up skiing. Folks, I'm 40. I'm not taking up a dangerous sport like skiing at the age of 48. Told her you could save me the cost of a lift ticket and throw me out a third floor window. Told her you want to ski, we'll buy a Nordic track. We'll just do it in the living room. Turn the air conditioning up real high, get it nice and frosty, and every 5 minutes you can run in and smack me in the head with a tree limb. How's that? So we were in Colorado last January skiing. Hey, I've learned one thing in 20 years of marriage, and this is it. Happy wife, happy life. That's what I've learned. If you're married, you already know that. And if you're not married, pal, you better write it down. And not on a napkin. You get a stone tablet and a chisel, Jack. Be number 11 if you're counting them. So I've never skied in my life, so of course I get sent off to the bunny hill, which really does a lot for your manhood. Guys in the shop are talking about purgatory, and where are you going? I got a bunny hill. Ooh, let's step out of the way. They had a rope tow. I don't know if you're familiar with that Nazi torture thing. Anybody familiar with a rope tow? Big rope on a pulley spins around. So you stand there, and so the theory is you grab it and it pulls you up this little incline. I stood there 5 minutes, burned through 4 pairs of gloves. I didn't move an inch. Stand there, oh, this is worth $80. I almost died of smoke inhalation. Kids were roasting hot dogs over my hands. Somebody yells at me, grab the rope! So I grab it, right? It jerks me. I'm being dragged up the hill on my face. People are yelling, let go. No, I'm moving. Yay, this is fun. Next day we wake up, she goes, that was fun. Let's try the chairlift, the intermediate slope. I got knocked unconscious by the chairlift. I'm not making that up. Some of you look at me and think, how could that happen? Let me explain. I was in my ready position as I had been taught. Notice the knees are slightly flexed, shoulders are square, face is lathered with anticipation. From behind me, somebody yelled, look out! Now, you know when you hear the words look out, you don't duck, you turn around to see what it is you're looking out for. Turned around just in time to get my skull caved in. What'd you say? And the insurance company wouldn't cover the head injury. Guy called me up at home. You got hit in the head with a chairlift? I go, yes, sir. He goes, well, that makes you a moron. We consider that a pre-existing condition. Well, you got boys, I'll tell you what, you got to get your house set up for that. Hardest part was childproofing our home. I'll tell you what, man, my wife and I, we finally just took a hammer, smashed everything of value to us. Pressure was too much. Had a Hummel? We have 3 boys. We're a praying family, by the way, my wife and I. We believe in the power of prayer. So when we were going to have children, we prayed for patience, tolerance, love, and understanding. 4 virtues we feel are God-given. God has his own way of answering prayers. We didn't get 1 ADHD child, 2, and it looks like we're up to 3 in a row. Found out our oldest, who's 20 years old now, found out he was hyperactive when the kindergarten called to tell us he was hyper. Like we didn't know. Is there a parent of a hyper kid here that gets a call? Your son's hyper. No! He's so calm at home. First day we dropped him off at kindergarten, it was all we could do to keep from laughing. Some perky woman came over. We'll have so much fun. I'm sure you will. We're gonna go pick up an answering machine. We'll see you later. I don't know why, but I felt I'd be screening calls between 8 and 3 for the rest of my life. Principal calls me at home. He goes, your boy won't sit in his chair. He's disrupting the class. We don't know what to do. So open the back door and let him loose. That's what we do at home. Come back when he's tired. He always does. Check his hair for ticks. He crawls through the shrubbery. Kindergarten, what's he gonna miss? Coloring? He'll catch up. ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. I like that. It's polite. 40 years ago when I was bouncing off the grade school walls, they didn't have a name for it, did they? I was OLP. Obnoxious little punk, that's what they called me. Teachers would drag me out in the hall and slam me against lockers. I had one teacher headbutt me. Miss Stokesbury, I'll never forget it. She says, I hate you, bang! She'd shake me, and she was overweight, her cheeks would vibrate like jello. You're hyperactive, all I could focus on was the vibrating cheeks. Laugh at me, you little punk! Stop shaking, jello cheeks. My favorite teacher, Mr. Greganis, this is how he dealt with my hyperactivity problem. Came to me, goes, you know what your problem is? I always love that too when you're 8 or 9 years old. Don't you love it when an adult looks at a 9-year-old boy and goes, you know what your problem is? Just once I want to hear the 9-year-old go, oh, enlighten me. I've been wondering. So he goes, you know what your problem is? You don't know how to focus. He goes, you got to focus. I'm 9 years old going like this. He goes, yeah, just like that. You got to focus. That was our salute for an entire school year. I'd act up in class. He'd go, Jeff. I'd go. And he'd say, that's right. Salute me. You think that's odd, but I'll tell you what. I had 12 years of public school. Couldn't tell you when this country was founded. I need to make a 3-foot putt. They wanted to put my boy on Ritalin. I didn't even know what that was. We go to a psychologist. He spends an hour with him. Says we should put him on Ritalin. I said, what's that? He says it's an amphetamine. Sure. Based on my family's history of alcohol and drug abuse, let's get the kid on the crank as soon as possible. Trust me when I tell you this. If that boy of mine had one chromosome from my side of the family, he'd have been 10 years old going, you know, Dad, I don't think the 5 milligrams are doing it for me anymore. Or should we go to 10 milligrams, double that script to 60? What do you think about that one day? What do you think about that? 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 Poor kid would be mowing the lawn with scissors at 5 o'clock in the morning. Neighbors would comment, he is an ambitious little one, isn't he? He's cheap to feed, too. He hasn't had a full meal in 3 years. Son, come on in, it's time for your Dorito. We passed on the crank. We tried to do it with a better diet. The problem with our diet at home, my wife didn't believe sugar had any effect on his behavior. Came home with Kool-Aid because it had vitamin C in it. So does Lemon Pledge. Then she bought Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs, there's a way to send your hyper one off to school. 2 or 3 Jethro Bodine bowls full of that rocket fuel. Just lay on the couch and wait for the phone calls to start pouring in. First one will come in from the bus driver. What are you raising, a moth? Just come down here and pick a little ricochet up for us. I got teenagers now. Let me tell you something, too. I believe teenagers are God's revenge on mankind. If God himself said, well, let's see how they like it to create someone of their own image who denies their existence. Because I've looked, nowhere in the Bible does it mention how old the devil was when he rejected God's authority. My guess would be 15. Some things haven't changed, and you have to learn to accept. Closet vision. My wife has had closet vision for the entire 20 years of our marriage. She does nothing to try to get rid of it. Maybe some of you understand this. We'll have a date to go out. She goes through the same ritual every time. She gets in the shower, she gets out of the shower. She wraps herself in a towel, she stands in front of her mirror, does her hair, does her makeup. Then she goes to her closet, and she goes blind for an hour. I'm telling you, Jeff, there's nothing to wear in here. Every now and then she'll come out of the closet holding something. What do you think of that? I think that's beautiful. Oh, you're just saying that. You're right, you caught me again. Just wanted to get to the restaurant before they changed management one more time. It's amazing how quick her vision comes back once she's dressed. Because that's when she'll look over at me and go, ooh, you're not wearing those clothes out, are you? These are my practice clothes. Only had them on for the last hour and a half. Went out of style while I was waiting for you to get dressed. It's all about communicating. My favorite question, 6 months we're married. I'm leaving the house. I got golf clubs on my shoulder. I got golf shoes in my hand. I'm walking through my living room, and every woman in this room knows what my wife asked me. Where are you going? I was only married a few months. I looked at her, I said, I'm going bowling, Columbo. That would be the wrong answer. 2 hours later, I was still in my living room. Come on, baby, please, just tell me what this is about. If you hurry, honey, I can make the back nine. Come on. It's about the right answer. That's what it's about. It's about knowing why your beautiful, intelligent wife would ask such a ridiculous question. Today, 20 years later, if I'm leaving my house with golf clubs on my shoulder and golf shoes in my hand, and I'm walking through my living room and my wife goes, where you going? Oh, I'm going to put these in the car, honey, then I'm going to come back and mow our lawn. That's where I'm going. Right. That's the first thing my wife did when we got married.